Previously on NGP RPG.
Like gung and stuff. He goes back and he accidentally smashes it on the back of the other goblin's head. Point blank, just boom, down. But out of the corner of your eye, where the area where the bodies were, they start standing up. And in their mouths are these things that have completely...
The goblin bodies or the dead bodies on that first floor?
These crab things, the horseshoe crabs, we'll call them for the time.
But like, which of the bodies that are now standing up? Is it are they the ones that we just killed or the ones that were
the corpses that fell out of that building.
The fight may be over, but they're not safe yet. On this week on NGP RPG.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Tom, and welcome to another episode of NGP RPG. I'm, of course, your host, Tom, and I'm joined, as always, by our gang of adventurers who are always up for adventure. But let's go around the room and see who they are. Let's start from left to right. Who are you, my good friend?
I'm Shane, also known as Vit Lupo. I am an adventurer looking for adventure.
I am Alice Clarke. I am playing Katura Blackwood, who just wants to stab people. Don't we all?
I am Duong. I am playing the role of Olazuva Wernert, or Oliver for short. Yes, my surname has changed because this one's easier to say.
I'm Brandon Caro. I'm playing Camrock, a tiefling warlock, out for knowledge.
And I think we can start where we were previously. Again, we're playing 4th edition Dungeons & Dragons, if you guys are up to speed.
I'm playing 5th edition, so I know what you're playing.
Don't what I say? That's right, 5th edition. Welcome back. And we're going to start back where we were. We were on kind of the front coastal port area, destroyed after goblins bottling each other, because it's not an Australian Dungeons & Dragons game without bottling. And we've had another form of enemy come to frame. Would you say, well, how would you describe the other threat that we ended on?
Crab zombies.
Zombies with crabs.
That's the porn parody version of this whole NGP RPG thing.
Look, don't plan ahead. Don't force it, which is also probably what my character's going to say if that's porn parody.
We're good. We're back. We're back in it. We're back in it. And
I ship it.
Exactly. So.
No,
just the state of the union on this one. We've got. Where were you currently at the moment, Mr. Fish?
Oh, I think I cut somebody's head off. One of the goblins, I think I cut their head off. They had a thing in their mouth too, I think. I can't remember.
Yeah, so you've beheaded someone, and what is Kat doing at the moment?
I decided that the others could handle all the people trying to kill us, and I thought that what was most valuable at the moment was to dissect the crab zombies to find out what motivated them and how I could best stab Shane. But mostly just how I could best dissect the crab zombies to find out how they worked and why they worked and how we could stop them from working.
Exactly. Where was our man Oliver in all this chaos?
Look, Oliver was in the sort of back line. He had just made a pretty bad miss on an eldritch blast, destroying a building to the side, which is now riddled with zombie crabs, which I'm not sure if they're charging towards us or not.
That's yet to be seen, I think.
Yeah, but I did some pretty good perception rolls at the start.
Yeah, great stuff, great stuff.
Okay, so here is my question just before we begin.
Yes.
So you know...
Oh, yes. Yes.
Who cares about him?
No, let's cut to our good friend.
I know a rogue.
That's right. And so our friend, The Rock, as like Mr. Dwayne Johnson, Dwayne Johnson, the warlock, as now makes sense. So you were in combat as well.
Yeah, I'm off memory. I'm pretty sure I was also at the back line. Pretty sure we're next to Oliver, and just fired an eldritch blast, making one of the goblins fly, I believe.
Yes. You pretty much ragdoll half of them, and now they're. But yes, we'll go back over to Kat. What's the thoughts, Kat?
How delicious are these crabs?
I think you asked that last week.
I know.
I think you asked that last week.
I can't perceive anything that your character can't perceive at the moment.
Okay.
So yeah.
So if the place is on fire and crab is delicious, can I put a crab in the fire and then see how delicious it is? Because I noticed that none of us have eaten This whole time I've been on the island.
I'm sure at the very least,
Been on the
it'd be a
island like a good, like,
pleasantly
10 minutes.
It smelled pleasant.
10 whole minutes.
I just feel like I don't
We
want
didn't
those
pack
crabs in my
any
mouth.
snacks. All I have in my bag is scalpels and some rings
Wait,
and a lot of weapons.
You don't have any rations?
No bedroll, no rations.
I have a bedroll and some chainmail.
I apparently have nothing in my inventory. I had daggers and
fully naked.
maces, and I had a viol, whatever the hell that is.
Look,
So,
everything in my thing
I am
is
prepared.
stabby or antitoxin or part of a medical kit without antiseptic or antibiotics.
The things that are
or-
good
just-
in
yeah,
medicine.
it's like I think like a doctor
Anesthetic.
Are you just going to throw leeches at us to heal us?
You get the trepidation.
Why
drill
would
a
I
hole in a
waste
hole.
leeches on you?
Straight up.
Aw.
You could be stabbed and then sewn back up. And I think that's what would be most precious because that connection is invaluable.
Can I ask a question?
You can.
So, to the people that you have stabbed and are still alive,
Yep.
how many organs are missing after you did surgery?
Depends on how many they're required to live.
And also how much people were getting sold for, yeah.
Oh, I don't really need money. I have money.
Okay.
especially after the original organ trade.
Just gonna like wham on that one. So we're gonna cut back to the action. So
We're establishing backstory here.
exactly.
Look, still no one has answered my crab's deliciousness question.
We can ask our conversation after combat,
Okay.
ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back
Just bite into
to
it.
Chaos. So currently we have 2 goblins still alive.
Actually, wait, can I interrupt?
You're gonna do it anyway.
I'm true neutral, not chaotic. Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Just not evil, or I'm gonna kill you. So we're back on the scene, and we do
You
have.
can have a hill turn if you want.
I'm gonna just have a great time. Hi. This is what happens in a usual D&D game where it just becomes chaotic, but that's the fun of it. So we've got two goblins still alive. One with a creature in its face, one that's beheaded that has a creature in its face, and a perceived threat of bodies standing up with krebs on their face, or whatever you want
Once
to refer
it's beheaded, I don't think the creature in its face is as much of a concern for it.
Well, it's still not been damaged. That's the kick.
I wanted to stab it, and then I did the stab after.
Exactly.
I
Cool.
had the stab.
So we'll come back to the action. So we're gonna roll for initiative on this one, just for the sake of it, so it's a little bit more easier on everyone.
15,
And
6.
if you're playing at home, initiative
Yes, it's
is how you stack in the ranking of combat, either being first, middle, last, depending on how many people.
I'm
8.
13.
Okay, so we're gonna go around the table.
13?
13. Yes.
All right, 9.
9.
Yeah.
9.
I am 15.
Fuck you.
15. No.
I can watch MA-rated movies.
God damn it.
Can you though?
PG 13.
My dude is 99 years old,
6.
so whatever
Alright.
the PG version is of Fantasyland.
All right. Cool. We can go
PG
from here.
Fantasyland is also named
Let me
sex-based.
just roll for that as well. Okay, so first off the rank, we're going to have Oliver step into combat. So the targets are still alive. The bodies that just risen up. You can see them. There's one entity for the time being, or the 2 goblins who are still on the beach, who are in motion towards you right now.
I've gone 0 for 2 on these 2 goblins.
Yes.
I feel like I need to one-up my fellow warlock here.
I think that's fair.
I will probably just try again with the Eldritch Blast.
No problem. So the distance-wise, I think it's about in range. Your range is like ridiculously high anyway.
120 feet or something like that.
Excellent. So yes,
So
let's
that's
rough
yay
up.
big.
Yay indeed. So what Donald's rolling right now is to beat the character's AC or armor class.
So I'll do my attack bonus on my attack bonus.
yes.
Cool.
But you have to get successful in this.
That's not gonna do it.
What is it?
3 plus 4 is a
Oh,
7.
that is a nope. Unfortunately, so your blast. Tell me how you would throw the blast. I think that's a better question.
I think I'd do it like I'd make a show of it just to make sure that this one sticks. So I'd go for a sort of baseball thing. But
Okay.
baseball doesn't exist in fantasy world, so I'm not sure how that sort of the follow through would be. in
So
real
arcing
life.
down or arcing sideways?
Sideways, I reckon.
Sideways. So kind of a chest shot. Cool. So with that strike, let me just roll for mine. Yeah, that makes sense. So the blast kind of hits the one that got pierced into the wall previously in the last episode. Just fries it a little bit, and just a little bit of terror. A little bit of terror is involved. The next on the cab would be my main Vit over here. What's Vit's plan?
I kind of want to retreat, but I don't think any of my allies would retreat with me.
No.
I feel like you
No,
all,
I need to land a shot.
I mean, I
you're
don't
like
range.
having confidence issues. You're having teamwork issues.
My teamwork is fantastic.
My
I'm
confident-
relying on the team to work while I get my stuff done. That is
You're having
teamwork.
teamwork issues. The one I trust, well, slightly trust, have to be, Camrock, but I guess because I'm the tank, the barbarian, the one that has to go in, I'm going to stand back and throw a javelin.
Nice. So you're doing shambling bodies or goblins?
I'm gonna, I notice the shambling bodies coming up, and I'm like, I feel like they're gonna come at me, so I'm just gonna throw a spear, or a javelin at them, sorry.
Yes.
Yes.
No problem.
Nice.
It's minutia. Yes. I think it's within range that you're walking range, so it should be no disadvantage on that. So yeah, go nuts.
All right, so I think it's a +5 on the roll, and I roll a 14, so 19.
19 would be a hit. So roll for damage on that one.
So it's
But first, tell me how you would throw. Do you do like overarm, or do you just kind of do you have like some sort of launching device?
And his Chariots of Fire playing in the background.
Unfortunately not, because we're in Fantasyland, so I don't even
it's
know if we can
copyrighted.
do that. And as well as copyright and, but cutting the VODs. But hey, we're not on Twitch.
Yes.
Yet. But no, I throw it overarm because what else are you supposed to do with a javelin when you're throwing it?
You can have a sling. Essentially, you can put around it and essentially like pinpoint it.
Okay, I throw it overarm.
Yeah.
Well, you could also do the.
I throw
spinning
it
method of that,
overarm.
okay.
Yeah. All right. Yes. So roll for damage on those.
I roll for damage.
So you're just aiming for the bodies itself.
It's 1 6 die +3 on piercing damage, so that's 6 piercing damage.
6, not a problem. So when you do, and you've got the distance, you've kind of locked your legs quite well. You aim out and launch it at just the general area where these figures are coming from. Where in the body would you be aiming for? Head, body, torso, legs, any part in specific?
I feel like the most piercing way I'd get through is maybe through his stomach and see if I can get multiple at the same time. Like
Yeah.
pierce through and
Shish
see,
kebab.
yeah, shish kebab as many as I can. So I try to game the first one coming towards, shish kebab that one and see if he can knock back into others and go straight through.
All right, I'm gonna have to ask you to do another D20 roll.
Another D20 roll.
Just for my own amusement.
Okay, here we go.
It's the only way you can finish.
It's a 2. It's a 2.
No problem.
Cool.
So you go and arc it through, and when the javelin hits kind of the torso, it does take about 3 with it. But as soon as it hits some sort of they collapse on the ground, the entire group hisses.
Oh, nice.
In kind of a very guttural sound. Just want to give that information to you.
Good thing I backed away and the first target is you, hey?
Yeah. Yes, so that's what I should refer to. Stacking of order. So who would be the front line, middle line, back line?
So I've backed off with these two. These two are this, I guess, the back lines, firing off
the
their
book club
spells.
nerds.
You've gone up ahead and,
Yeah.
done
Yeah.
your things.
I got
So
stuff
I've
to
backed
do.
off and left her alone.
So front line, mid line, and back line. Cool. Just for the factor. Let me just roll for the grablins. All right. Actually, let me just roll this as well. Cool. So they're gonna go after you, Oliver. One of them is very, very low to the ground. What is your AC?
I'm also low to the ground. I'm only 4 feet tall.
That's right. Oh, that makes sense. He might be offended by the kind of the hat differences. That guy,
rage?
he's still.
Yeah, I
I
think
can
rage.
steal his stuff and wear it.
I remember,
What is your AC?
My AC
Where would
is
it be?
10.
Okay. Oh, you're a warlock. That's right.
Yeah.
The goblin itself kind of gets to a nice distance and kind of loads a bottle at you. And can you roll a D6 for me?
D6?
Yeah. This might seem odd that I'm asking them to roll different things just for the time being, but
1.
So you do take 3 points of damage.
Yay!
Yeah, the ball strikes you on the head.
Ow!
Yeah. So what does that drag you down to?
That puts me down to 7 hit points.
All right, there you go. And at half, you become bloodied, which is not a great situation to be in.
Oh, well, we're talking about an Australian situation here, so I am bloody.
Yeah, bloody really does.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Feature.
So next on the
it's-
cab would be
this is-
our friend Kit.
Cool.
Cool beans.
So, how far did I get in dissecting that crab last time?
It did hit in your face, and you did punch it down. I should do a perception check. I have no penalty at this point. I do a D20, just to see how you think it is.
So I get 19, and I have perception 3.
3.
So 22.
Yes, that's another thing I will bring up.
You see through time.
I see through time.
If you roll a D on here, that's a D20 right on that. That's a critical, but you can go over by 20. That's a non-natural 20. As you kind of have a keen eye for this, and also, what's your animal handling as well?
My animal handling is 1.
1.
Because I hate animals.
That's fine.
Unless I'm stabbing them.
Exactly.
I should just point out, Katura hates animals unless you're stabbing them. I personally want to hug all of them. I am not my character.
This is, as they say in the business, PR covering up. The going is a little bit interesting. As you finally hit it last time, you do crack it open quite well, and it's a nice kind of cross section. And from what you tell, it's pretty much dead. But you do notice 3 things very interesting. You see these very long membranes. They're in the inside of it that do shake. Even when the situation where Vit struck them, you could see it like when you were doing it in action. That thing vibrating as well. Okay. So you can come to your own conclusions on that. It has a large bladder filled with a very noxious smelling liquid, but you're not exactly sure at this moment. You would have to find somebody with some science.
It's eaten a lot of. I have science. It's eaten a lot of asparagus.
Oh no! This seems like something you would have to test, like chemical-wise. It's something that you're not really enjoying the smell of it, and there is some meat to it just for the sake of it. But again, it is a very hard-shelled kind of crab thing.
Well, plus also I haven't burned this one yet.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, wait. As a fire genasi, can I just burn it whenever I want to?
That's not. You're not technically a fire elemental. A fire LC is a birth of a human or some sort of normal race with genie. So it's not necessarily they can create fire.
But I'm a fire genie. I could wish for fire.
Your parents could. But you've got a natural ability to use fire. You can't really spark it at this moment.
Yeah, my parents are ruining everything again.
Exactly. they said to us, we'll get you back one day and then destroy the housing market.
Yeah.
Good one. So yes, what's your action from here? So you can get back into combat or discover it more. Or...
So I notice that I am on the front line.
Yes.
And that my team is sucking at protecting me while I am trying to find out useful things that they need to know. So I think I'm going to take this opportunity to use my wand of fireballs to try and clear the path a little bit, so I feel a bit more comfortable.
So we've got one target close to Oliver over here.
Is there a way that I could just kind of throw fire at everything all at once, like a big fire streak, like a fire gun, just kind of
like a fire shotgun? I'm not sure what
like
abilities you actually
Throw
have.
a flame, I might say.
Let me just divert to the person who actually knows the character. Yeah, probably
know
not.
the character. What?
I don't think she has any natural ability to throw fire at the moment because she's like level 1.
But I have a wand of fireballs.
Yeah. I'm guessing you can shoot a fireball.
I'm pretty sure the
But it's
fireball's like a 20-yard
fireballs.
radius, like explosion.
Yeah.
That's 20 yards. Are they all 20 yards apart? Because there's a pretty big group of zombies coming from that building.
Yeah, I'm saying you can
counts
target that
allies.
one over there, and there's another one still alive.
I'd like to target the biggest group of people I can hit all at
Okay,
once.
so the shambling kind of bodies.
Crab people.
All right, cool. Crab people.
The others seem pretty incompetent.
Exactly. You know, the one who's just got bottled.
It's just cold, okay?
It's cold.
I didn't mean the others in my team. I meant those idiot goblins who keep knocking each other out. I can leave them to their own devices.
Exactly. You can
like
go ahead
high school all
and
over
attempt to
again.
hit on that. So you're shooting that at the group. Okay. So roll to hit. Oh, great.
Let's try that again.
Did somebody say we need a dice tray? Yeah.
Look, this is going
Well,
well.
looking for sponsors, so
Okay, try
We're
it
looking for
again.
many things, Don.
Heineken, if you want to give us that good dice tray money.
And then, so this is plus my attack,
Magic device.
plus my
Yeah.
magic.
Welcome to the second episode. We'll fast forward from this as well.
Well, let's just go 18 because it's probably a +1 somewhere.
At
It's
least.
probably Arcana.
What did she roll?
Oh, my arcana is 2,
17.
so I'm on 19.
19. Yes, that hits the group. Splash damage is on fire on that. So do you have to roll for damage as well or not?
I
Yeah,
don't know.
she will.
So you roll. You're using which one?
I'm using my wand of fireballs.
Okay, it's not equipment,
it's
and
not
you're not
standard.
even equipped with it.
It's using
Well,
the
I can
fireball
equip it.
spell.
Hold on.
Well, we didn't put it there.
Well, look, if I knew what I was doing,
That's the question
in
we
the
all
meantime, we'll
ask.
make reference to this. I've got 3 years of history with D&D. How long have you had D&D in your blood?
I've played a few games.
Few games. There we go. Wow, somebody over-invested that bit. Don, what's your history with D&D?
I've played. Outside
we
this,
go.
I've played it twice.
Each creature within a 20-foot
This
radius.
is my second hour of D&D ever. It's going well.
Each creature within a 20-foot radius sphere centered on the point must make a dexterity saving throw. The target takes 8d6 fire damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful one. The fire spreads around corners. It ignites flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried.
How the hell do you have this like OP weapon already? Do you cheat to get it?
I don't
know what I'm doing.
I would have to naturally assume that that's like a family gift. I'm guessing.
Family gift.
I come from a noble family.
That's fine.
Burn the world.
So
Many fireworks.
I think since it's a large group, I'm gonna roll to see if how many of them get out. None of them.
Well, they
That's
are
the way I like it.
8d6 damage.
8d6 damage.
That's terrifying.
That's
I feel like
Grab some of our dice.
So let's make reference. So 8d6 sounds like an odd concept. So that's this hand, and that's hand.
Also
So
the name of his
let me
episode.
just roll the damage. They're dead. I don't think we need to mess around with that.
I'm glad
sorry.
you aimed that at the giant group and not at the goblins that are at
you.
my face.
And I'd also like to take this opportunity to say, Shane, remember when you said I wasn't doing teamwork and I wasn't being a part of it? I just killed a horde of zombies.
With
What
a
have you
freaking
done?
family weapon. Like,
Well, yeah.
let's blame, like...
Privilege exists in all worlds, and I'm going to do it as much as I can.
Oh no! Oh God! Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Great stuff,
Where's your
D&D.
background?
God damn
Oh
it.
fuck!
It's made up now.
Who knows now?
Great stuff.
Fiery.
Send hate mail to. I'm just kidding.
To Shane at.
My regular readers already know where to send hate mail.
Exactly. So with kind of an arcing hit, the entire pit, for the most part, the one even. You're probably not going to get that javelin back.
No, thanks. You and me,
You live life.
Maybe it's now enchanted.
Yes, probably not. So the entire area kind of burns quite brightly, and the noise is just like earring. And I need everyone to do a. Let me do.
Will one of those checks be for deliciousness?
D for.
They're on
Those are
fire
humans.
now.
They were humans. They were
Yeah,
zombies.
and there are crabs in them. I don't want to eat the people. Well,
That's the line.
maybe a little
That's
bit.
the line.
It's like a human to ducking now.
Oh, yeah, right.
Russell Sprout, great book. So roll for your Constitution.
On which
Constitution.
size of die?
Yes. What is that on your sheets? Because
Do you want to vomit?
I'm a +3, so...
yes. So that's a D6 for the time being. Just with
D6?
All right, D6 is what we're rolling?
For Constitution. It's
I'll
Constitution
just
on
for the time
D6.
being. We'll do Constitution.
Five.
Oh, 5.
I'm 5.
6.
Well, is it plus my constitution?
Plus your con.
Yeah,
Plus
so-
Constitution, I am 8.
I am
5.
7.
Oh, I'm low as a 6.
Okay. So so what was your highest?
7.
7. Unfortunately, all you guys kind of hit the deck quite badly, and your ears start to ring really badly. And I need another roll to not pass out.
Thanks
Do we use the
very
D6
much.
then, or D20?
That's another D20 roll, and that's
No, we used D6 for that first one.
You said D6.
Shane said D6.
No, you said D6.
Yeah.
But should we have rolled
So
a
wait,
D20
we
for
got
that?
like the second highest roll, and we all get knocked back and almost pass out.
Again, I can't reveal the information.
Okay, cool.
So again,
That's her fault still.
roll D6 on this one.
Okay, D6 now.
Yes.
And are we getting any bonuses on?
Oh, I am. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm a critical fail.
Are
on this
we
one.
Constitution bonusing this? Or?
Yeah, absolutely.
So I am 7 roll.
I am 7.
7,
6.
6. So that's that. This is non-natural.
No, this is a 4+2.
4+2.
I critically failed, but 2.
That's fine. So you guys kind of are really in a bad state, and you technically all pass out for a very short period of time. But in this state,
The zombies are dead, though.
yeah, that's cool.
not all,
like
though.
that.
Are we just overwhelmed by delicious crabby smells or something like that? Oh,
Yeah.
such a
You
happy
could
place.
perceive that.
also
I won't
rotting
ever say it in
flesh.
my life.
There's
Burns
some goblins
rotting
up still.
flesh.
Yes. So
I don't know how Oliver gets his kicks off, but they're all learning together.
Wait, so this would mean that the goblins also would have collapsed. You are welcome, guys. You are welcome.
I burnt down
Swear,
the school, so.
3 more missed throws, and I would have landed that hit on that goblin. Thank you.
It's like throwing a flashbang. It's like, haha, guys, I got them all. Oh, wait, everyone's dead. So in this state that you guys kind of go into, you kind of find yourself in kind of a weird fugue state, somewhat unnatural, but you kind of like get yourself back to frame, and you guys are all back to standing, like you've never fallen down, and you do feel a presence. So I need a perception check.
Can I like interrupt and just take the wand off her?
You're right now. You couldn't possibly.
You're welcome to try, but I can still use my damn wand on you. You want to go?
Okay.
But we'll just all die. Okay.
Get a perception check and we can go from
I have
there.
a flame tongue rapier, which I don't know what that is, but it sounds pointy and on fire.
Perception.
Yes.
12 plus. Where am I? Perception. Where I'm there, so I am 13.
13?
17 plus 3, I'm 20.
Wow.
9 plus 1 is 10.
Oh yeah. No.
Oh.
Right. Vid and Ket kind of see themselves. They feel like they're in a place that doesn't really exist. The walls aren't really there. The ground's not really there, but you can physically feel the ground underneath you, and you do perceive another being to be there. So, what's your thoughts? What's your thoughts? Who had the higher as well?
Me.
You have the high.
Yeah, you do perceive kind of a figure, like a figure walking towards you.
I draw my sword.
Okay. Yeah, no problem.
Nice. Do you even have a sword? Or you just throwing another one?
I have a sword of wounding.
How the hell do you get these? I'm pretty
I
sure.
don't know how she gets these.
We were
actually.
sent to a menu. I pressed things on the menu that sounded fun.
Don't worry, I'll figure it out. It's called Tom Bullshits all the time. You try to go reach
like
for your
this
weapon,
dagger?
but you see that you have no weapons on you. You feel like you're in a dream state. That's the best way to put it. And you kind of get to see it a little bit more closer. That's your own perception. And his perception was shocking. Can't swear. Don't fucking swear, Tom. Exactly. So you guys see the figure come more and more in frame, and it kind of feels like it's not one being, but things kind of replicating the figure as you kind
I
of.
perceive it as crabs in a trench coat.
Almost crabs.
Trying to get into the MA-rated movies.
Yeah.
So the being kind of gets closer to you, and you see it like it's almost a projection of a being on like this essentially like always moving field of crabs. Like you can call them crabs. What you call them for the time being? That they've got a real name. I do call them crabs. Call them crabs. And you hear the person say, "Well, what are you people doing on my damn island? I see myself trying to do business." And I see people come to my island sticking their goddamn nose where it doesn't belong. Now, what do you, oh, and he kind of gestures towards you guys like, oh great, another bunch of book reading nerds on my island you just like to steal more, huh? Is that what you like to do?
I get flashbacks to my childhood and I get sad.
I give him a lecture on why knowledge is better than no knowledge, and that his idea that book reading is bad makes him a stupid dumb face.
All right, let's go completely in
I
character.
do have a concussion.
Exactly. Let's go completely in character. So everything from now until we stop is in character. So in character means they talk as their characters. So yes, what is your business on this island? Okay, all right. I will give you a pass. Tell me why, huh? Look at you, a couple of book reading nerds. Look, what do you hear? You come to steal more of my history. My history. You don't deserve it.
What, judging by the shabbiness of your establishment here, what history is there?
Oh, great. Well, that's nice to know that, people of the landwalkers like to act uppity, things they don't like to steal. Now,
Aren't we on ground now? Aren't you a landwalker?
well, let's just say for the time being, this is the most easiest way to you perceive me right now, because if you saw the real person, it's not a good situation at the moment.
Is it multiple crabs? Because I think she wants more crabs.
That's a derogatory term. That's a derogatory term, okay? Look at you, Mr. Beefcake, huh? What are you doing here? Did the nerds pay you off to come here and come bully me, huh?
Unfortunately not. I'm not getting any money out of this.
Wow. And he kind of lost to himself. And he kind of gestures towards the Paladins, like, well, someone who is a follower of a deity, I'd like to see someone here with a little bit of class. Now, I'm going to allow you to get off my island as soon as possible. Nothing wrong is going to happen. Nothing wrong. You can leave right now, okay?
Look, I'm just here to learn. I don't want any of your stuff. I don't want to take your history. Your history sounds boring. I just want to cut things open. I want to learn how they work. I want to get better at cutting them open so I can learn how they work. So then I can leave. Give me the knowledge, then I will leave.
I'm not with her.
He kind of chuckles to himself and is like, that's just like it. It's just like people who think that they came out of the ocean and they think they're better than us and they like to take what they don't have in their history. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. You know what?
Okay, you know what I have in my history?
What?
Fire.
Good.
Do you know what can cook you and is the opposite of ocean? Fire.
Yes.
You want to try and make my life difficult? Bring it. I will destroy you. But really, wouldn't it be better if you just did your thing, I did my thing, and we never have to speak again?
This place is already on fire.
We're not with her.
That's fine.
We can make it more on fire. Your trench coat is fine, but how about a trench coat of flames? Just let me do my business, and then I will leave you alone.
Are you from the hole in the crabs? The crabs in the hole? The hole in the crabs?
That was my doing. That was involved with that. But again, this island won't exist within a week. It's going under, and everything that you've stolen will go back to where it belongs, where
Follow-up
we
question.
came from. Yes. Yes.
Where do you come from? Why are you taking over people's corpses? Isn't that kind of boring? Don't you have your own corpse?
Well,
Wait.
well, we come from a place called the Void. This is where all things living have come from. They have evolved from the antithesis of evolution, from the water to the land. That's where you people like to come from. This is like they think the water doesn't mean a damn thing, and you think you can threaten me one more time.
Well, we all die at some
I
point.
can threaten you multiple times.
This island will be your goddamn tomb.
Oh, I
But
hope
you just
so.
said the island will cease to exist in a week. It's not
And
going to
then
be
just
much of a
boom,
tomb.
Just the vanish happens where you be back into reality, and you're just like on the ground, like dazed a little bit.
I should have asked better questions.
That's all
I
right.
really think you should have.
That's all right. That's a fun part. That's a fun part.
No, that was in
yes.
character.
Yeah. Actually, roll d6s for me.
Oh, god damn it.
Any pluses for that?
No. So who got highest?
5.
5. So you both guys get actually
No, I rolled 4.
4.
So it's just
Okay.
us.
Cool. Not a problem. So you are woken up by a woman in armor.
Yay.
Kind of waking you to, and she kind of mutters to herself like, "Yeah, other people damaged again. Great, and other dead people." And you kind of come to, and you kind of talk to her a little bit.
How you doing?
Oh, okay. She's alive. And she kind of like talks you out to, and you guys kind of kick back into consciousness.
Even Mr. One Die here.
You know, I'll let that happen for a little.
I'll just sort of kick him a little bit.
That's right. No, so since you're a lowest, you know how goblins are. You sometimes are a little bit cheeky. One of them is now impaled right next to your head. So you're a little bit freaked out in that situation. You can go and deal with that situation. Rock, how do you feel about that? Like you come back to a dead goblin in your face.
Wait. Is this the one that I speared? Like, well,
No. You can. I don't think so. This is doesn't really make any sense. You just like, oh, it's a goblin dead person in my face. Spooky goblin.
At least it doesn't have crabs in its mouth.
Hey.
As far as you know.
Right?
This
But
ever-
I was looking at its
not
mouth.
in its mouth.
Yeah. But yes, as you kind of gain consciousness, the person who stabbed them pulls the blade out of its head, and he kind of like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. You're right, pal. I'm good to see you. Like, what are you guys doing here?" And everyone's now back on their feet, and they kind of see 2 people. One woman dressed in armor, and another one dressed in kind of like civilian clothes, a little bit bashed up, a little bit. But yes, they kind of talk like, "Yeah, what are you guys doing here? You guys okay? Did you guys like come off the ship?"
How bashed up is this person?
Like an afternoon.
Do they need stitches?
Not necessarily. Look like they've just been through something and they're already like through it. I think.
Are they snitches, so they deserve them today?
Well, that was another question. But
Yeah.
I was offering to do something nice for someone.
Yes.
Not for your party members or
Well,
anything?
so far you haven't got anything that needs stitches.
Yeah. I'm not sure if you're bulk billing, so I'm not sure if that's going to be like bulk
Can
billing.
I heal Oliver
Yeah,
over
absolutely.
here.
Yeah, if everyone's back on their feet. Yeah, if you've got any healing issues.
I'm just here, just my neck. Just,
Oh no,
just
you got
my
bottled
neck.
in the head. So
Oh yeah,
it's
got bottle in their head.
Oh yeah.
I'm bleeding as well,
I
so.
would like to give Donald stitches.
No problem. I think you would like to give Oliver stitches. Thank you very much.
Well, no, specifically right now, Alice would like to give
Oliver's
Donald
bleeding
stitches.
right off camera.
But
Oh,
I'm just
also-
knocking on you the whole time, so.
Oliver.
Yes.
I think Oliver would like some stitches.
No problem. So what healing abilities do you have?
I have +3 medicine, and I have a medical bag.
No problem. I think paladins have healing hands.
Lay on hands.
Yeah, lay on
do,
hands.
yes.
So essentially, you can just put hands on the situation. You don't have to worry about stuff for the time being.
Fine.
Gotta do a job.
I'm sort of
It'd be more-
my closed eyes wincing, expecting a needle or something like that, but then I feel
I
a
have
hand
needles
on me.
and thread
Actually,
ready to go.
before we go to that, does Oliver have a Medicare card?
Medicare card.
Yeah.
Again, Australian D&D.
Oh,
here.
no.
Exactly.
I charge in favors.
Liberal government.
I think that's more national government. Isn't that how Barnaby Joyce was?
Hey, topical.
kind of
Wait
famous.
until 3 weeks to edit this. But yes, you do lay your hands on his head. You break. I would say maybe get the glass out of it before you heal it.
No, I'm good.
It just pops out of the peel. So
You're like Big Boss, just like big chunks of glass underneath the skin, just not moving.
I just a shard, just like no, I just play with the little shard of it. Oh, thanks. I sort of try and make a sort of a musical sort of thing out of it, but
It's
it's
for
all
when
just
your
like
skull's itchy.
Yes. Oh my God. Spoken like a doctor. Spoken like a doctor. So yes, the woman introduces herself as Tessa Blanchard. She kind of introduces herself as kind of the captain of the guard. Very similar to your armor, but a lot more like heavy plate and a lot more
Tessa.
like lighter booting because obviously it's sand, a lot of wet stuff, so it's not like metal armor straight into there. And the other guy his name is Said Bendy, which is SAYID. So that's the reason why I give him sheets and written it down. And the book nerds are writing it down.
I'll try to remember.
That's right.
I'll forget names. I'll just call him Bruce.
That's right. So Tessa and
Bruce.
Said.
Bruce.
Said. And Said is kind of he introduces himself as head of tourism, which is just useful in this moment.
Well, obviously, this is just a picturesque site here, isn't
Exactly.
He can point out the important landmarks and show me where the school is so I can go do my thing.
Exactly. You know what? It's necessary. Tourism Australia. Oh, great stuff. Thank
Just
you.
crawling with tourists here, aren't you?
Well, and he goes, great to meet you. Name's Said. Great to meet you, man. So we're having some design issues at the moment. So great to have people here. You know, like a lot of people around here are just having fun. Just a lot of dead people. But you know, infestation. It's good. You know what? You come to the rainy season, you get the good deals. Great stuff.
Oh, I get it. People are dying to come here.
Oh, yeah.
I think I've discovered my character's strength.
And you just see Said just like a single tear like right on his cheeks. And Tessa kind of refers, like Tessa kind of says, well, there's no, that's one voice. I don't really have a voice.
You do actually have a voice. But
Yeah. Hi. So let's do this. Hi. That's the weird voice. It's an American voice. Tessa Blanchard. So she kind of references that the only one stronghold left on the island itself is a small little island. It used to be the party island of the time, but again, everything's on fire.
As you'd expect on a party island.
Exactly. It's the small little town of Wentworth. And she kind of gestures towards that, saying, yeah.
Go at the prison.
We might, at night, this has gotten worse, and that's the reason why they're going out there for supplies. So you could right now either take the chance to go and search for supplies in the town, or again, make distance to the place. It's up to you.
How looted is this town?
It has been demolished, so again, I don't think a lot of people are grabbing stuff, so it could be very heavy loot.
I ask Tessa,
Yes.
does she actually need any blacksmithing works? Is there anything like that? Maybe just odd job here and there that maybe I can get a little bit of cash out of it.
Well, again,
She's got some dented armor.
yeah.
Are you seeking employment in the middle of the apocalypse? Because if so, I have newfound respect.
he's got to get the job search up. He's got to like hand out the things.
I feel like I'm going to get blown in the face if I stick with you guys, so maybe I'm just
Well, I was
going
going
to...
to say, as a
birds.
23-year-old, like you need to afford your avocado somehow.
Exactly.
true.
Exactly. And she does make reference to the place where the holdup is. There is a foundry. If you have got something that you find here that you want to take with and repair, or find some people over there who are willing to pay for the repairs of the armor, because armor might be the thing between life and death. That she kind of makes reference, and Sayed's like, it's just, it's we've got a really vibrant community around it. Vibrant, really dead, but vibrant.
Oh, I can tell. How long have these crab things been
Their
around
blood
here
seems
for?
really
But
bright.
like a week, but like hot summer passed, and it's fine. And he just kind of collapses in the moment. So he's doing okay. Probably not.
I tried the lay of hands thing, but realized I'm a warlock and
You just like Eldritch Blast.
You know
It's like CPR, Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
With your roll.
17.
So you know what? He enjoys the company. He enjoys like I think that's gotten him through.
I think my dude is sort of like is not what's the word I'm looking for like he's
Talented?
sympathetic to to Saeed's unbridled enthusiasm in such a terrible situation.
Exactly. Yes. What is your decision, everyone? You can go ahead and get some loot, or you could GTFO and.
Do they come with us? Where
Yes.
where
Yeah.
are they
They're here to take stuff as well. But again, they could.
But
leave.
are they taking stuff from the main island, or are they going to the party island?
Oh no, this is not a pilot island. It's just another sub-town, like a small party, like town
Okay.
itself.
Are they
It's like a college town.
Are they
that's
going to the party town, or are they hanging out in the college town?
Oh, they're here to get stuff. They're here to get supplies to take back to the one last stand, essentially.
Oh yeah, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, let's loot.
Let's loot.
Cool.
I disagree with you all, but hey.
Okay, you make it
Whatever you say, true neutral.
No,
And we could just not listen to you, and it'll be like regular time.
So,
I roll up. So,
can I get a roll of a d6 of everyone, please?
One just did, but hey.
4.
6.
6.
3.
3.
Okay, so that's how many chances you've got to roll for loot at the moment. We'll make it really fast. So you can roll 6 times for me, and I will tell you what you find.
D6 also? For loot?
D20, please.
D20 for loot.
Yes.
4.
4. So you find a small bag of gold, about like 10 gold. Nothing big, nothing fancy.
10 gold, let's just add.
No problem. And yeah, you can
10 Gs?
10 Gs. $1.
Oh, a 7.
A 7. So you find a broken half sword. Looks to be like in your perception might be a great sword, but again, it's like a blade that's cut through. I think of like Shadow of Mordor, that kind of blade.
All right, let's roll again.
Yeah, no problem.
A 4 again.
A 4. You find actually roll on this end. You find a very small amulet, a very small one, like a pendant that you would say it.
Okay.
Kind of worth a little bit.
Does it have a picture of a sort of someone there?
A 1. A 1. So you find a couple of fingers. You can take them if you want.
Well, maybe someone would appreciate it,
Yeah.
but
I might want to eat them.
I don't eat the fingers. I'm not a cannibal
Yeah.
yet.
Depends on how this whole crab thing goes.
Yes.
I leave them for someone else to pick up.
No problem.
But I alert them to.
You kind of get the touch of the
just
nose.
to-
Hey,
yeah.
Thank you. Very polite.
Okay, so 2 more for
2 more.
a 14.
14, you do find like a big vase, and you kind of dump out. You find it's got money in it, and you find about like 30 gold in it. You're very
cool.
lucky in that situation. And yes, you've got one more.
One more. Let's we go.
Come on, big money.
9.
9. You find a brass ringlet.
A brass ringlet.
Yes.
Okay. I feel like I can smith some of this.
Exactly. So we'll go over to our dear friend over here, Rock around the clock, because it's they'll just pity you. You get just have some fun. Roll the dice, baby. Come on.
1.
Maybe it's the dice.
He finds the same pack of fingers,
Packet of fingers, like just in a,
like a sealed one.
It's-
I was
it's
sure they're
someone's-
not hot dogs because they do look very similar.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
confusing.
So how many rolls do you have left?
2.
how many are your fingers?
11.
11. You find a small kind of a bunchment of rope and adventurer's gear.
How flesh colored are your hot dogs?
Very.
Okay.
Well,
Roleplay, hey?
roleplay. Eight. You find you kind of perceive it to be a little bit weird. You find another amulet, like very small. You think you saw his on the way through. Might be something that might be island related, but a small amulet.
What kind of weirdness am I perceiving from it?
I would have to think otherwise. Like no, I'm just saying it might be unnatural for the time being. You go ahead, Dom.
Sure, I get 3 rolls.
Enchantment on it?
I've got a 3.
And the 3, you find the rest of the hand for the the rest of the knife for the fingers. So you just like the legs like that, just the palm and palm of the finger.
Okay, you want palm?
Thanks, yes,
High
please.
five! High five! Thought I throw the thing at you.
I won!
I got 2 more on that one.
Oh, glad I could palm that off to you.
Oh,
Goodbye.
Stop trying to be palm oily.
I'll give you a wave.
Just stop.
19.
19. So you find kind of a very small chest, and you find a.
Oh, it's attached to the palm.
So you find the
I'm not
hand
proud of that
instead.
one.
You find a very small chest filled with kind of small belongings, but the things that you really want out of that are kind of a golden like neck brace, very weird kind of thing, and you find
As in a medical neck brace?
no, kind of like
Oh, so
fashion.
a choker. A choker, yeah?
Yeah, and you find a small necklace as well. It's the necklace party, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. Got one more.
How fashionable are these? Are we talking about a cutting edge of fashion here?
Something interesting. Something interesting. No, I would say you've never really seen it, but again, it could be island fashion.
Are there any sort of magical properties to these items?
You could do a perception check.
As in I've got advantage on that sort of thing.
Absolutely, if you want to do it.
Like that didn't print off on my features list, but
Don't
I
stop.
roll
So you just go, oh, very shiny. And your eyes like glint up a bit, oh, very shiny. I like it.
got
You
you a
said
fast one right here.
exactly the same words. Exactly.
and then I roll a 4 for the third item.
No problem. And you find kind of an eye patch. You find an eye patch.
The eye patch.
Yes.
Well, that could be helpful later.
Exactly. Well,
Is this for
medical practitioner.
foreshadowing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Would you like
Okay.
to roll?
I would love to roll.
Good
Keep
all
rolling.
one eye.
I get a 9.
Okay, that's literally everyone's got the same necklace. There we go. That was not on purpose.
Necklace buddies.
Yeah. it's like those bracelet things that everyone's got the charms on. You're just like, hey guys.
We're just flicking each other's wrist.
Those Pandora charms were so poorly made.
Oh god, that was everything during Christmas.
5.
5. So you find a small amount of medical supplies.
Yay!
Antiseptic.
Aw.
Yeah.
That's not your flavor.
Yeah. It's green flavor, so it's great. Oh. But yeah. How many more rolls do you have?
I have 4.
4.
So I have 2 more left.
Hell yeah.
20.
20.
Jesus.
So can you roll the die again one more time?
7.
7. So you do find like in your size itself some kind of heavy duty boots and gloves and a new apron.
Yay, apron.
And a brass kind of like shoulder brace as well.
Boots. Gloves.
Again, she has an apron because she's a murderer. I mean, a medical practitioner.
Thank you.
Stabber.
I have never killed
Exactly.
anybody who didn't either request
butcher.
it.
Did somebody say
Or did
copay?
This is starting to sound like Exhibit A here.
Exactly.
I have a brass what now? Sorry, it's slow to rate.
A shoulder brace, kind of a thing that not shoulder pads, but the armor equivalent.
Shoulder armor.
Shoulder guards, bingo.
You cool.
But yeah, the gloves and the boots have been rubberized.
Be careful around boiling oil, kids. It's
Oh,
Also explain.
oh my
that's why
god.
it's hard to write.
Yeah.
Also, like, wands of fireball, that they're also dangerous.
Okay. Forget about it.
Okay, and then for my last item, 8.
8. So you do find some rations.
Yay!
I've got a list here, so I'm not like lying. He completely lied. I'm just kidding. So can I get a D6 again? This is just for supplies to take with you.
Oh, now I roll high. 6.
5.
6.
1.
So you have the choice of taking food, water, or barricading material. You have a choice of our 3. You can choose like one of each, or what's your choice? So you've got
Can I take all of them?
yes, you can take all of them, but again, you might be a bit heavy because you're carrying.
We have a tank. You can carry it for me.
Oh yes, exactly. You can essentially just say that's what we found. Put it down. Get to work, dum dum.
Come here, courier.
Cool.
Exactly. So you've got the choice the same.
You
So
have such a lovely smile and good eyes.
Bang.
wow, I think that's called that's a stab.
That's exhibit B.
So at the moment we have
Sometimes I'm nice.
so we have 2 sets of food, 2 sets of water, and 2 sets of barricading material. Do you want to do the same, or do you want to pick something in particular? What's your
So
choice?
you just
take
handed
it
it
off.
off to me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
take it to the
Okay.
group.
Yes.
I'll like let it go, but I'll also grab the food.
Food.
Why
So
don't
you
take
want
all of it?
to prioritize?
Like I'll like carry the food myself. I'm taking everything to the
Well,
group.
actually, yes,
but I'll
I will carry the food.
So
Sorry.
okay,
You'll
we'll
do
add,
the-
hey,
Oh,
for a
everything
second,
else.
We'll add
Yeah.
all the numbers together, and then you can decide how much of what.
Oh, okay, cool.
So we've got 6, 6, 1,
1.
I got 5.
5. So you can add that together in your own time.
Okay, so we had.
6 plus.
I feel like we need some
What's
more
this?
barricade goods. So I'll take like. I've already got some rations and a water skin already, so maybe I'll go like.
18.
I'll go 3 barricades, 1 food, like 1 food, 1 water.
Okay.
So am I carrying your stuff too?
You're carrying my barricades, yeah.
So does someone have like a group sheet to say that's the information that's the entire group?
Okay, so wait, so is it like 6 of each thing?
Yeah, you can have as many as you want of everything, but again, you've only locked out to 18, so you've got to choose how much you take with you.
I feel like barricades seem relevant here.
But I also feel like there's rubble everywhere. You can make a barricade out of a stack of corpses or some bricks
Are we gonna have the
or
time
some
to?
soon-to-be corpses. Well, are we going to have time to take the barricade equipment out of our backpack and then set it up
But,
and
if
then
but it's an instance, like it's almost fantasy
just a-
world.
add water? It's a barricade.
So you mean
So you're saying we
you've gotta
we
physically
bring
manipulate
water.
stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I still feel like it's worth.
maybe we just grow the food, plant for zombies.
I know you're gonna make me do it anyway, but hey.
Again, let me just refer 72 hours on the island. Probably burnt about like 6 now.
Okay.
That's it.
yeah,
Just want to make
get
sure
that.
no reference.
So we've still got like almost 80% of our time left or more.
Yes.
So we still
Or
need
90%
quite a
even.
bit of water and food.
Yes.
I'm happy to go 666.
Yeah, me too. And it's just a good feeling number.
Yeah.
Okay. Great stuff.
Okay, so who's carrying what?
Police. So you guys choose for that.
I'm going to carry 4 food, 2 water.
Forward, Twitter. You can muscle boy over here can do it.
Right, am I carrying the rest?
You can carry the nerd stuff because she's strong and you're strong, and the nerds are like, oh.
Okay, so
Yeah, like,
I have a negative
4 food, 2 water, and I'm carrying 6 barricades, 4 water.
I'll carry some
And
water.
I'll carry some more water.
They carry 1 water each. So I'm 6
Oh,
Carrying
it's
2
lovely.
water.
The boys are trying. Good on them. Good on
Carrying
you,
6
boys.
barricade, 2
I have
water,
negative
2
1
food.
strength.
It's
carry
like, it's like when the
one
parents
water
take
and
the
one
food in
food.
and the
How's
kid
that?
wants to take like the orange juice in because he wants to drink it right
Yeah.
away. And he's like, that's those two.
Yeah.
So 2 water and 2 food.
2 over 2 food. So you can do like a global like 666. That makes it easy.
Yeah.
I've already got my own freaking rations and
Okay.
a water skin, but hey.
This is like a supply of water, so it
Same.
could be multiple people as well.
Yeah.
But like,
So,
So that means we're each carrying 1 food, 1 water, and you 2 have the rest.
the
Yep.
rest.
I have the
6
4
barricades.
food and the 2 water.
So who's setting up the barricades, hey?
That's you.
Exactly.
Ah. Let's hope I roll initiative, otherwise we're all fucked.
Exactly. Can we
Fine,
roll?
I will take 1 barricade.
No, it's fine, it's fine. I've already got all in my...
Let's roll a d6 for movement as well to make sure anything goes wrong. Oh my god. 1,
5.
6. So, who came with 6? 6.
Yo,
Your
boy
first.
Oliver.
Let's see something I prepared earlier. So let's go. Well then.
Let's go to the
Yes.
show.
Wow, this is so beautifully decorated.
Great. It's fun.
A bar, you say?
Yeah, you can move it over so it's a little more flat. So this is Wentworth, a small town. Well, more or less.
I read that
what's
as speech again.
Like what's not on fire and broken in Wentworth. So we have the main hall, which I didn't make a name on it because it's kind of like covered and stuff. We got just a random house, a bar at the end, and we got a watchtower. And we got the foundry out there. Oh, somebody was nice here. There's something there, and it's on fire now. It's dead, down, broken. Just kidding.
Don't we have water
Good thing I still have my smith tools.
Exactly. He's just going to build a building again. So, we'll do. The Tessa kind of refers to. He's like, yeah, we've got to make sure we've got to get everything together because on midnight these things come out of the dark and they are not a good situation. Like the only time I could see yourselves getting any rest is by 6 o'clock. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Fight Nights at Frederick's. Did somebody say I stole a concept? So you now
Is he
have...
okay?
Exactly. Never. So it's now 7 o'clock now. You have until midnight to do repairs. So to do a barricade by one person takes 2 hours. And you've got all those open areas to do. So yeah, make your time wisely. You can start taking care of yourself, setting up situations. You can start doing stuff. So you have the options of building a barricade, fortifying a barricade, which takes double the resources, or start getting stuff together.
How big is the barricade on this map?
Each square is half a barricade. So essentially, you've got to start building.
And does it look like there's a point of ingress for the zombies? Is there a bottleneck?
There seems not to be the moment. You could form one into a bottleneck. You could start making your own decisions. So yes, you have
Where's
7
the front
hours. You can
doors?
make that to how many you want.
Where are the doors?
Doors are, well, inwards actually. Let's just say doorways. Draw that far. Just draw in front of it. I'm not going to be douche about it. The watchtower has no doors because it's like stairs.
Yup.
So yes, every square is half an hour. So again, make your own decisions
Half an hour to walk?
to make a barricade. So we have
But we only have 6 barricades.
six,
And I've got
but
them
again,
all.
But again, 6 barricades could refer to the area itself.
you know what
it's
I
material.
feel like doing?
You could cover every exit here
The foundry.
with the materials that you
Or
have.
just going in there and fixing
But
my
again,
broken, half sword.
It's your own personal thing. If you want to make everything like defense everything, or have everything as like bottleneck, like it's up to you. So you've got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Okay.
So at 1 o'clock it gets active.
Are we also protecting any other civilians?
Do I need to set up a field hospital?
That would be in the main hall itself at the time being.
So it's already there?
Yes, you can go there and do like pre-oceanary tales. Like that's the reason why we have main hall. We can start stuff at the bar if you want to start making Molotov cocktails.
What kind of population are we seeing right at the moment in this town?
5 people.
5 people just in the town.
Yeah,
Not
Including,
not including us.
Tessa makes reference to the fact that everyone else is dead.
Okay.
So Tessa, Saeed, and then 5 others.
Yes.
I feel like having just one route is probably the best.
Yeah.
Because spread around everyone, we're just going to get surrounded.
Given that my fireballs are so effective, it might be a
No.
good idea
Yeah.
to set up a bottleneck, put me at the bottleneck. When we see them all coming, throw out one fireball.
Again.
And then destroy the whole town.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Yeah.
Outside, I throw the fireball over here.
But
The barricades
fire
we can only
catches on fire, and fire things of
Not my town.
You're staying in it. It's not my Airbnb. Oh wait, you're still sleeping in it.
Also, the 5
I feel
people.
like there's a story there.
Yeah.
We can investigate that
Next
later.
time. But yes, for the time being, we'll kind of we'll bottleneck it up, and next time we'll crack on with the extra part. So
Okay.
you've got you essentially have 12 barricades to make. So essentially each square could be a barricade, or you could spend the time making Molotov cocktails, start fortifying stuff inside as well.
I feel like we should split up the jobs a little bit evenly.
Okay.
And one other question I want to ask. So we've got the town guard. So we've got one.
Yes.
The Tess, who is the
Yeah.
the leader, I guess. Or what was it?
It's Captain of the Guard.
Captain of the guard. That's what. And one who's worthless, being known as the tourist guide.
Yeah.
The 3 others are they in any fighting shape?
They seem to be families of just like general population. No, you don't think you could act if you've got high charisma. You could probably get some of them to help out. But again, is that time better spent doing barricades?
I've got high
or-
charisma.
Yeah.
I can make my broken half sword into an actual maybe not broken half sword.
Yeah. Yeah. You,
I
Give at
can-
least one weapon.
I can. What is in the bar?
it's just a regular kind of a bar. Get a lot of high spirits. A lot of Caribbean kind of like stuff
How
like
long
rum.
will it take to make these Molotov cocktails?
I would say every hour that you spend there would generate 5.
That's a terrible rate there for Molotov cocktails.
But again, this is
How
high.
do you know?
But again, it is high
Okay.
flammability.
It's
Okay,
a
I have an
bottle.
idea.
It's a cloth.
all right,
Yeah.
guys.
But
It's
again,
a combination water.
Even though
bottle
I'm,
with cloth.
I'm low charisma, I have high intelligence, and I've just thought of an idea.
You do?
Wow.
Boy.
So the bar is full of alcohol. We've got someone who's got good strength in fire creation.
Thank you.
Maybe we should funnel them into the bar and then just yes, we're maybe going to have to blow it up, and that may cause some things.
But yes, that's a good idea.
But like, it may protect the rest, either A, the rest of the town, or B, at least kill everyone that's coming, and maybe hopefully not us.
That's a good idea. Let's bottleneck everyone so the zombies come into the bar. We can then escape, set the bar on fire, bar explodes.
Okay.
How do we lure them in?
So you
barricades.
bottleneck it. You make it so the barricades funnel them in.
Okay, so I'd say barricade like almost here and like here, so that this whole area is almost closed off. We feed everyone who's like not.
Everyone we don't
maybe
want
not-
dead.
Yeah, don't want dead or just can't fight at all. So I reckon.
Might be more valuable at a later point.
Yeah.
Okay, then let's put the guard. No, not the guard. The tourist guide straight in the bar.
Okay.
As a
No, from sides.
lure.
Look, I think his knowledge of the area could become really useful, though.
He's thinking the island is a party island. He's not knowledgeable. This guy.
He's
You
emotionally
buy so hard, you
broken.
just drop and keep going.
I don't know
we
if we can
all, though?
fix.
Yeah.
Well, yes, but
That's right.
is there anything we can, actually do for this guy who's, I'm not trying to be like bad or evil. I'm just looking at the situation.
That's
and
fine.
And
Look
Look at it
thinking,
neutrally. No,
I'm thinking he may be actually a detriment to our
I
situation.
am quite happy to let the dude die.
But-
I'm just wondering if he could be eventually useful.
We've got another
Dudes
what's in
formed
the
a
hours.
sympathetic bond towards
Sympathy is for losers.
Saeed. So I would sort of protest that idea somewhat. Maybe with the sort of spiel of we need to save everyone on this island. We need to figure out the story of
I
the
vote we
crab.
ignore his impassioned
And the-
speech. and
Okay,
instead,
okay. You know what? We have charisma. So
Oh, boy.
Yo.
highest charisma roll.
Can I suggest
Yes.
the alternative, though? Because we're going to need somebody
In the
to
bar.
light the bar on
No,
fire.
no, not even
If I
that.
can say this, the watchtower
And
is
to lure them
quite
in.
high and is made of wood.
But we
Not-
need someone to lure them.
Not yes,
Yeah.
that's the problem. We need someone to actually lure them into the bar.
Yeah.
The bar has one entrance and one
Yeah.
exit.
You could make another exit if you felt like it.
No, that's the only way in or out.
Oh no! With a bar there would be a back exit.
Not
Okay.
always.
But again, it would be through the basement, something that's not like
Yeah.
direct out.
So this is, and like,
This is a bad. Like there's a
what's
few
your
plans.
idea?
I have a spell called Charm Person. If I was completely against Saeed, I could charm him into being the lure in the bar.
I strongly encourage this.
Yes, but weren't you
But that is
100%?
totally
okay.
against my character, though.
Okay, but here is my suggestion. Saeed wants everybody on the island to have a good time. We just tell him that the zombies want to have a party. They are tourists. They want to enjoy this party town. He needs to take them into the bar so he can show them the true value of this town. And then,
This is like some Dead Rising like 2 level shit happening now.
look, if he wants to believe that everything's okay, let's just convince him that the zombies can be reformed if they just have a good enough time.
Okay, is that a okay on everyone?
You know what? Sure.
Sure.
Thank you, Oliver.
Okay, so we'll do final barrications on those 3 things.
Do I still need to cast Charm Person on this dude, or
we'll,
am I?
we'll do that
think we
first.
can
Are
just
we
talk
going to
to
do a charisma roll?
Yeah, yeah.
So we're going to barricade basically this area.
Yeah, no, that's no problem. Yeah,
Alright, so-
the thing I think you're in frame with that. Yeah, that makes sense. If that means everyone working at the same time,
Yeah. Oh.
that's right.
So
yes.
this area is.
Don't I need to be making the fire?
No, you've got
Oh, I just use
essentially
my
a gun.
fireball thing? Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Maybe we don't we just have to set up the alcohol. We don't really actually have to
Yeah.
Before, people seemed pretty upset about me setting everything on fire. Are we now okay with me setting everything on fire?
Yeah, give
'Cause I am
us
okay.
one perception check. One last perception check. Let's
Is that
get it.
everyone?
on everyone.
No, just on Cat.
20.
Oh my god. So you've
I'm
got
good.
yeah. I was gonna say you've got kind of a very keen on the situation that you realize the higher level of spirits they've got there would make sense to essentially have that go off.
Okay.
But again, the watchtower itself is now not in great shape, and you see the structural integrity is so unbelievably buggered that you blow out the legs, have something on top on fire, it'll smash directly in it, blowing it to hell.
I'm into this. I'm
Yeah.
into this a lot.
Exactly.
We still do need a lure. Like, so
Yeah, we've got the tour guide.
Yes. All right. Let's roll for the. Let's. Side's like you sent them like yeah. Oh, yeah, great time. Hey, Palio.
I cast Charm Person on him.
No problem. Does he have to resist?
Yes, he
Wait, I'm
does.
just
I
going to
believe
charisma
so.
him?
It seems more fun.
Okay.
That's all right.
well, if the charm doesn't work, we can try it with charisma. Like,
I would have gone with charisma then the charm.
Okay,
It's probably
you know
the
what? Let's do it that way. Yeah.
Do
Let's-
it. Yeah.
let's do it that way.
Give us a charisma check.
Like, we all
Sure.
read the Harry Potter books. It just seems unforgivable.
yeah, but we also
Sacrifice
are
the
blowing up half the
Sacrificing
town.
a guy for this.
15 plus, it's just charisma, right?
Yeah.
Plus 2 is 17.
Okay. I want you to sell me. Sell me on the charisma check. All right. So Sade's like, just he's sitting at the bar itself, just like just hey, I hear you guys have a lot of fun outside.
I'm just like, oh god, I'm so sorry, Said. Saeed,
buddy.
buddy. Oh, pal.
I love ya. Hey.
I've got a party island here.
Oh.
We've got our drinks. We've got our fantasy tequila. We've got our fantasy second drink that's also tequila.
Fantasy is actually the brand. Yeah, we've been working on it for a while. It's pretty good. He kind of sips on it. He shakes violently. It's fine.
God, you've seen like all these party girls.
Oh man, this place is on
you
fire.
know what they say about crabs? Hey, am I right, buddy?
They killed my family, but it's funny.
They're partying in a better place.
Yeah, good.
You know what would really make this party lit, yo?
Oh, what is it, Sam?
Oh, can we just kill him now?
You're gonna do it.
Yeah.
It's like he's kind of rocking back.
You know what? We need to plan the biggest party for these people, and we've got this perfect venue right here.
Woo, woo, woo. I love it. Oh man, it's good. I like it. Let's
And
do
you know
it.
what? And you know what? We need a party leader.
Oh, I know somebody.
I bet you do, buddy.
And he picks up a mirror and goes, ha ha ha, that guy. And he's like, oh, and you get a little freaked out. He doesn't think that's the same person. He's just like, he's going, that guy will do it for you. Yeah.
But you know the island, you know the hot spots, you know the fantasy nightclubs take me to the
It's going great.
No, we're gonna have a real fantasy park. I don't know why I say fantasy 15 times. We're gonna have a real fantasy park.
Brand recognition, I like it. And he throws you like a coaster that just says Fantasy Island drinks, and he just like hands it to you like, hey, Val, you know what? I like it.
I'll save this for later, buddy or pal. But I think we need to start the party right here. You know what? Midnight parties was it midnight or 1 a.m.?
Yes.
1 a.m.
Both
1
of
a.m.
them.
Yeah. We're gonna start this party late. We're gonna kick it in. We're gonna have a real one-to-one experience.
Exactly.
And we need you, Saeed, to kick things off.
This party
right
is
here,
going
right now.
to be fire.
We do some weird high five sort of thing. Yeah.
Yes,
I'll throw my hand into it.
exactly. And
We only found while
Yeah.
looting. Yeah, nice.
the cards are set, the table has been set, and that person, Saeed, is most likely going to die. But again, that will be next time on NGP RPG. I think that's been fun, hasn't it?
It has been pretty
I
fun.
feel kind of bad maybe sending someone off to their death.
Again,
Yeah.
you gotta
Well,
think
oh,
about
don't
it.
worry.
Also,
Like this
I'm
will-
also trying to save 5 other people as well.
Exactly.
This
I
will
guess,
kind of mess Oliver up just a little bit.
The greater good. And
All of
again,
his,
Yeah.
but again, he could survive. You don't know.
we hope he doesn't, because he's not in a good place. We've been putting him out of his misery. We are doing him a favor.
I feel like it too.
The doctor is in, and she's a murderer. And you'll have to join us next time to find out that epic conclusion to Fight Night at Frederick's. Ha ha ha. That's a terrible reference.
TM.
No. Get it? Because it's like 6 hours. You'll get it. So from myself, Shane, Alice, Don, and my good friend, Rags to Riches himself.
Right, yeah.
I hope you join us next time.
Or Brandon.
Exactly. He's Brandon, mate. Just don't knock it. Till you try it. I'm Tom, and we'll catch you guys next time. Adios.
On Fantasy Island.
Ooh.
With things blowing up again.
And cutting people.